afternoon. Here's the news at 4 on Jordan 105.5 FM. My name is Telemo Surai. The headlines. Court refuses Showere's application against detention order. Ex-Yobe governor escapes kidnap on Kaduna-Abuja Expressway. On the foreign scene, Ukraine frees jailed Russian journalist in likely detainees swap deal. In entertainment, Olamide releases another single, Bamu. And in sports, Lagos police trains children in badminton. Details of this and more shortly. The Federal High Court, Abuja, on Wednesday refused to grant the motion filed by the convener of Revolution Now protest, Omoyele Sowore, challenging his detention for 45 days by the Department of State Services, DSS. Justice Nkeonye Maha, who declined all applications by counsel to Sowore, Femi Falana, the senior advocate of Nigeria, sent the case back to Justice Taiwo for further hearing. Sowore, who is presently in detention, had on August 9 approached the court seeking an order to vacate the ex parte order that gave the DSS the legal backing to detain him for 45 days. The news agency of Nigeria reports that Justice Taiwo had, in a ruling on an ex parte application on August 8, ordered Showere's detention for the said period to enable the DSS carry out and conclude its investigation on allegations levied against him. The DSS had also on August 20 challenged the court order allowing it to detain Sowore for 45 days against its request of 90 days pending investigation. Justice Nkeonye Maha of the Abuja Division of the Federal High Court, Abuja, on Wednesday adjourned till September 11, 2019, hearing in the motion filed by the Islamic Movement in Nigeria, IMN, challenging its ban and designation as a terrorist organization. Maha had on July 26, while delivering ruling in an ex parte application filed by the federal government, prescribed the activities of the movement in the country. However, the movement, otherwise known as SHITE, in a motion on notice filed on August 2, has asked the court to vacate the ex parte order made on July 26, prescribing the existence and activities of the group in Nigeria on the grounds that the said order was made without jurisdiction and in violation of their fundamental rights. The group in the motion filed by its lawyer, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, also asked the court to set aside the order restraining any person or group of persons from participating in any manner whatsoever in any form of activities involving or concerning the prosecution of the collective intention or otherwise of the IMN under any other name or platform howsoever called or described in any part of Nigeria. Former Gombe State Governor Ibrahim Dankwambo has narrowly escaped being kidnapped by some armed bandits along the popular Abuja-Kaduna highway in Kaduna State. The narrow escape, according to an aide of the former governor, occurred Tuesday evening on his way to Abuja. According to the aide, the kidnappers blocked the Abuja-Kaduna road, but the policemen in the convoy chased them, though they succeeded in going away with 7 people. 3 persons were reportedly killed in the operation and dozens of people kidnapped by the daredevil bandits. Foreign portfolio investors have pulled out 243.35 billion naira from the Nigerian capital markets in 7 months, primarily due to the bearish performance of the markets in recent times. According to data from the Nigerian Stock Exchange, NSE, the latest outflow has taken the total net withdrawal by foreign portfolio investors from the capital markets to 243.35 billion naira this year so far, an improvement from the 400.48 billion naira recorded in the same period in 2018. Foreign investors outperformed domestic investors by 2% in July 2019, as there was a decrease of 72.22% in total domestic transactions from 200.51 billion naira in June to 55.69 billion naira in July 2019. Similarly, total foreign transactions decreased by 40.27% from 96.74 billion naira to 57.78 billion naira between June and July 2019. On the foreign scene, the pound slumped more than 1% versus the dollar and euro on Wednesday, as Britain's government moved to extend the suspension of Parliament, increasing the likelihood of a no-deal Brexit. Britain's currency slid 1.1% to $1.2157, while the euro brought 91.23 pence. Sterling later recovered to above $1.22, but remained heavily down late Tuesday. The pound's plunge boosted London's benchmark FTSE 100 index, which features numerous multinationals' earnings in dollars. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson on Wednesday announced that the annual suspension of Parliament would be extended until October 15, just 2 weeks before the UK is set to leave the European Union. Anti-Brexit MPs said Johnson's move amounted to a coup and a declaration of war, branding the Prime Minister a dictator. A court in Ukraine on Wednesday ordered the release from pre-trial detention Russian journalist Kirill Vyshinsky, amid signs the two countries are preparing a wider exchange of detainees. The Kyiv Court of Appeals freed Vyshinsky, who heads the local office of Russia's state-run RIA Novosti news agency, on his personal recognizance. Ukraine's prosecutor of the Crimean Autonomous Republic, which investigated the case, said on its Facebook page. The journalist, who was arrested last year, faces up to 15 years in prison on charges of supporting Russian-backed separatists fighting in eastern Ukraine, which is a treasonable offense. His release is the first concrete sign of a possible prisoner swap between Moscow and Kyiv that has been discussed since former comedian Volodymyr Zelensky was elected Ukraine's president in a landslide in April. Zelensky has declared his determination to secure the release of 24 sailors sealed by Russia after a naval clash near Crimea last year, and to end the conflict in eastern Ukraine that has killed more than 13,000 people since 2014. In entertainment, popular Nigerian singer and rapper Olamide Badoo is out with a brand new single titled Pawon. The song, which was released in the early hours of Wednesday, has a street vibe and promises to be a club banger. Pawon is Olamide's fourth official single for the year. Unarguably the most consistent hit maker in the Nigerian music industry, Olamide's previous singles for the year, Woske, Spirit, and Oil and Gas, are still rocking music playlists across the country. The song was produced by Kakamalu. And finally, in sports, over 500 children are currently taking part in the Police College Badminton Club Summer Holiday Clinic, which the Nigerian Police is organizing in conjunction with Pragmatic Badminton Academy. The Badminton Clinic, which, according to the organizers, is geared towards discovering more talent from the grassroots, started on Monday and will end on September 6th at the Mutual Benefit Assurance Police Badminton Complex, Police College, Ikeja. Police Badminton Club captain Macaulay Igwe said the clinic was organized to ensure that children learn the rudiments of the game from their formative stage. He believes that at the end of the clinic, the coaches would have discovered talents that would be groomed to become stars in badminton. According to Igwe, the event is free to enable every child have the opportunity to learn the game. In the words of Mario Andretti, if everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. That wraps up the Jordan News at 4 as produced by Demola Ekundayo. Join us for another bulletin at 6. My name is Telemo Soraye. Have a good day.
From Lagos, this is